Hi guys, how you going? This is Justin. In this video I'm going to explain to you why we get stuck in life, why relationships get hard, why we feel stuck at work, why we just feel like we can't get going in life, how that happens and how we can work our way out of that. So I'm going to use this diagram to explain this to you today, and hopefully it gives you a lot of value. So when we're born unlimited into our body as a baby, but we don't know this. When we're born, we don't know that we're unlimited, we don't know who we are really, we just are born into our body and we go through life, experiencing life through our body and the conditions that are present in our life at the time. So we go through this set of conditioning through our childhood, with the parents we have at school, through educating ourselves through our peers at school, social media, aunts, uncles, you name it, whatever's in our life at the time. Because we don't know who we are, we just take all that conditioning into our mind and we build up an identity of who it is that we think we are from that set of conditioning that we've picked up along the way. So as we go through life doing this, building this identity, building this construction of who we think we are based on what's been modelled to us from our outside environment, we build a set of limited conditions or beliefs about who it is that we actually are. And for a lot of us, if we're sensitive type people, or we've been in situations where we haven't been possibly nurtured or loved as well as we could have been, we're going to start to modify our behaviour early on in life so that we can get love. One of our core needs of being a human is to feel loved and feel safe and feel connected. So as we go through this conditioning, if for us, for our particular person that we are, we're not given the love that we need, that we're not shown it in the way that we need, we're going to start to modify our way of behaving and make up mental stories, mental commentary about who it is we need to be to get these needs met. And during the process of that, we start to become somebody who we're not authentically to get our needs of love met. So that's how we build up the conditioning through our childhood. And then at some point in our life, this is not for everyone, but for some of us, we experience difficult parts of our life where we've been going through life pleasing and doing the things we think we need to do to feel love along the journey. And operating in this way becomes very difficult in later life, especially in relationships. This happened to me. I experienced this, and when I was 40, I got to this point where I just felt so constricted and limited in life. I was stuck in a job I'd been in for 17 years. My marriage nearly fell apart. I wasn't being the parent that I wanted to be. And life just felt really, really difficult for me, and I knew this is not who I am, I'm much better than this, but I couldn't seem to figure out why I wasn't getting the results I wanted in my life. So I was stuck in this set of limited conditioning. I built up this identity for myself of who I needed to be, and I had to please everybody. I had to please people at work and my managers, and I had to please my wife, I had to please my kids. And all of this comes back to your childhood when you don't know who you are, and if the conditions you've been brought up in your childhood convey to you who you need to be in order to get love. So my parents divorced when I was 6, and as a result I grew up in a very stressful environment, and as I went through life I had to take care of my family's emotional needs, and I couldn't be who I wanted to be, and I couldn't just express myself the way I wanted to express myself. I as a child was told to calm down, stop doing that, a whole number of things which create shame and these negative feelings and cause you to act in ways that are not true for you to get love from your parents, because as a child you're vulnerable. You cannot survive on your own as a child. So if you're not getting loved and you start to feel unsafe, that maybe you'll be kicked out of home and left on the street or something, you're going to modify your behaviour to get the needs met that you need to get met. So you can see how this conditioning starts to affect how you behave in your adult life. and for me, I was stuck in these patterns of conditioned, limited beliefs. But there is a way to break through and to realise that you are so much more than this. You are unlimited, and anything you dream and desire in life you can have. You just need to know that that is true for you, that you can believe that that will come true for you. And again, it's about learning. There's a certain set of skills you need to learn about who you actually are in the body, the core essence and identity of who you are, beyond any conditioning that you think you are. And this is where we often need a coach or a guide to help us break through and to show us what the steps are to go from this limited person back to being unlimited. So I show this in this diagram as breaking through this wall, getting the help and guidance that you need to climb the mountain and back up to being unlimited. And this is a process, and that's why to get through this step and to really break down these these limited views that we have of ourselves, and to really see that our unlimited nature and our unlimited potential, we need help to get past this point, because we can't see ourselves, the programs that are running in our mind. We need somebody outside of us to be able to show us and coach us initially, to show us a new perspective to see life, and a new perspective is going to show up, is going to show you where these limited conditions and patterns are. So everything that comes into your experience from the outside world is just a reflection of what these limited beliefs are. These limited beliefs, or these beliefs that you have, not all of them are limited, but the full set of beliefs that you have about yourself and about life is what creates your reality. So if your reality, if your life's not going very well for you, not going as planned, or not possibly is not going the way you desire it to go, there's a way to view life and to view everything that comes in to help you see where those limited beliefs are, and so you can start to recondition those beliefs to empowering beliefs to get to where it is that you want to go. So that's definitely a process, and initially it takes a lot of work and guidance to get you on the path of self-discovery, and this is the path of self-development, or spiritual healing, or there's a whole swag of terms for it, but it's basically getting back in touch with who you really are as a person, understanding the limited conditionings, understanding that you are limited by nature, just by the way that the human experience works and how the mind and subconscious works. And then it's learning the skills and tricks to view life as a mirror, to reflect back to you what the conditioning is, and once you can see that, then you can see the programming for what it is and change it into the programming that you actually desire it to be from your heart, so beyond any conditioned part of yourself. So that's the work that I do with clients, helping people break through their limited beliefs and move up into their full potential, and to live life with joy and passion, and really become unlimited and be who they are destined to be on this planet. So I hope this serves you guys, and as we go through this journey on this channel, I'll break this down more and more and explain more of this as we go. So I hope for now that gives you an insight that if you are struggling in your life, it's not your fault. You've just been conditioned to be who you are, but there's definitely a way out, and I'd love to show you that, and I'll attempt to do that in future videos. So for now guys, take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Thanks.